Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, September 6th, 2019 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi. Hello. And our energy mantra for today is my high self guides me deeper through my personal revolution. And today, through most of the day, we are moving through our second evolution day of Sun in Virgo. And evolution days are always interesting. They do provide us with triggers that can help us ultimately evolve, but we have to have a mini revolution within to move through it. And the astro is really interesting in this energy. We definitely have some push and pull to face. The major message that actually came through with this energy, with this mutable T-square, which really pulls on our information receptors, the various know-it-alls within us, or know-it-all archetypes within, is watch what you dismiss as too weird for reality, too unlikely, too occultish, because whether these things that occur to you, whether these energies that come up, whether they are or aren't true, I feel like there's a message in it for you. So just really pay attention to the messages below the things that you just kind of instantly dismiss like that, because I do feel like there's a hidden message. And I asked Joe, I was like, what do you have to say about the astro? And he's like, my high self guides me. And that's the thing, is your higher self is ready to accept the things that are hidden beneath the surface, hidden beneath the guise of reality. So that being said, let's dig into this astro. So we've got Mercury, Jupiter, and Neptune, plus the moon, all kind of playing with each other, mixing, mingling, interacting. Mercury is squaring Jupiter. The moon is conjunct Jupiter. The moon is square Mercury. And then we have Neptune feeding in from Pisces, squaring Jupiter, squaring the moon, opposing that Mercury energy. And that's the thing. Neptune wants to remind us, like, truth is stranger than fiction. Just keep remembering that. Leave room for the mystical in your life, because we close our minds to it and then we don't see it. We don't see it working in our life. And I do feel like we live in a time where we do need to rely on miracles. We do need to work with our mental energy to allow good things, to promote good things in our life. I have a really interesting set of cards here that I feel like feeds into this, and it feeds into the fact that this is our second evolution day. I have the Thunderbolt card in reverse, and the Thunderbolt card in reverse to me is like, stuff has happened. The stuff has hit the fan over and over and over. We've been faced with these Thunderbolt moments. We've been faced with those times that our whole world has come crashing down. And so many of us live waiting for the other shoe to drop. We relive this story. We are suppressed by the retelling of the story, by the fear of the story, over and over and over in our minds. And this is part of what Spirit wants to tell us, is that it's time to let that other shoe go and buy some new shoes. Don't wait for the other shoe to drop. Don't wait for the other shoe to fall. Don't keep replaying these stories. Learn the lesson. That's the only strongest use for it, is letting the trauma out and learning the lesson. Let the trauma out. Learn the lesson. Don't wait for the other shoe to drop. Buy some new shoes. And by buying some new shoes, it's like, how are you moving forward? What is the magic that you're letting into your life? What is the new story that you're going to be telling? Not based on the old facts. That is the past. If you can complete the lesson, release that vibration, you do not have to move forward in that way anymore. And so this is like telling the new story, letting the mystical in, letting these energies in. Now, there may be some push, pull, tugging going on, because all this Virgo energy really does want us to face reality. But again, what really is real, what really is reality, is often not the thing that we are so focused on. In fact, those past stories, while they may have been reality at those times, now they are past stories. What is the reality in this moment? Can you tell a new, better story? One especially that is not suppressive in your nature. One that feels more like this. And it is, moment to moment, a practice to work on. But this is what the energy is lighting us up with. That moon connecting to Jupiter energy is reminding us there is so much good here for us, especially when we notice, especially when we can take some of that Virgo obsessive compulsive fixation and fixate for a little bit on the good that is happening right here and now. So, like I said, there may be some push and pull around that. Your mind may argue with you till the cows come home. But this is an option in and through this energy, and this is the option for your personal revolution and for your personal breakthrough. What I like with this is that the sun today is working with Saturn. Now, this is a late connection. It's a trine. But I believe, our purpose, we had to go through some of these lessons. But we do not have to stay in a suppressive place. As Saturn is preparing to move forward, we really do want to get in alignment with bringing our purpose to this grounded present energy. And your purpose, while it may involve healing from these energies, it doesn't mean staying stuck there. It is time to complete that story. So Saturn and the sun are like, come on, let's move forward. And they want to send you signs. They want to send you keys. Be aware of the signs. Be aware of the keys that are around for you today. And also be aware of, again, the triggers that come up. They're showing you where you may still be holding on to some of this story. Finally, speaking of transformation, we have Venus ending the day connecting to Pluto. It's time to empower yourself in regards to how you're moving forward in this reality. Take your power back. Take your power back as much as you can. Love where you've been. I sometimes struggle when people are like, you've got to love where you've been to, like yourself. And I think that there's some stories that we do still carry that it's pretty hard to, find that appreciation for. But still, what is that lesson? How do you let it go? And how do you empower yourself forward? You did grow from whatever the experience was. And you can find appreciation in and through that. I also want to mention that Mercury is going to be opposite Neptune tomorrow, early tomorrow. Pay attention to your dreams. They may have some of these hidden messages that I said are out there for you. So, besides that, you can always book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com for that. And besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. Let that be at the forefront of your story. You do have the power, and there is more than enough love in the world for you. Namaste.